Omarosa Manigault Newman, the polarizing reality television star who was handed a plush, but vague, job in Donald Trump's administration, has disputed reports that she tried to storm Trump's residence after she was fired in dramatic scenes. Manigault Newman, better known as just Omarosa, has had a close friendship with Trump for 14 years, dating back to when she became the breakout villain star in the first season of The Apprentice. When Trump launched his presidential campaign, she was one of few African Americans to campaign for him. In return, he gave her a job as the Director of Communications for the Office of Public Liaison, an office responsible for building community coalitions. However, her duties remain vague and she grated on many of Trump's closest aides, most notably his Chief of Staff John Kelly, who was desperate to force her out, several media outlets reported. On Thursday, April Ryan, White House correspondent for American Urban Radio Networks, said Manigault Newman had to be escorted off White House grounds when she tried to storm Trump's residence in protest of being fired by Kelly. The U.S. Secret Service later issued an unusual tweet denying that they had escorted her off the premises but confirming they had cancelled her access pass. It contradicted a statement by White House spokeswoman Sarah Huckabee Sanders that Manigault Newman had resigned but would not depart until January the 20th. Manigault Newman hit back, saying in an interview on ABC's Good Morning America that she was not fired and one individual who has a personal vendetta had spread the fake narrative, apparently referring to Ryan. She said she had a candid discussion with Kelly and resigned because of incidents in the White House that made her uncomfortable. As the only African American woman in this White House senior staff, I have seen things that have made me uncomfortable, that have upset me and affected me deeply and emotionally and affected my people and my community, she said, adding that, when she is able to share her thoughts and experiences of working in the Trump administration, it will be a profound story that everyone will want to hear. Her supporters suggested she had grown increasingly frustrated with the administration's handling of issues concerning race, such as Trump's responses to the white supremacist rally in Charlottesville and NFL players' national anthem protests. However, acting in an ill-defined capacity, Manigault struggled to make a connection with African American constituencies to support Trump's agenda and chafed at criticism that she had sold out her integrity for a White House job. Staff openly questioned what her job entailed. Two people close to the administration told the New York Times that she neglected to find enough attendees for a Black History Month event early in the administration, for instance. And the Office of Public Liaison became seen as what one person described to the Times as the island of misfit toys, where people who could be slotted into other roles were sent. A White House official told The Washington Post that Kelly had grown frustrated with Manigault Newman's abrasive and attention-seeking style, which included a personal wedding photo shoot in the West Wing earlier this year.